Hi CLOUDZILLA, my name is Wyatt. I am a 16-year-old high school student from New York City. I am in the 11th grade. I like all sports, my pets, and traveling to new places. I live with my mom, dad, and I have an older sister who is now in college. I am on a soccer team. I play tennis in the summers and table tennis usually on the weekends, and also some basketball when I can. I was diagnosed to have anxiety and OCD about 2 years ago. I started feeling strange or weird just before COVID hit when I was around 12 years old. I didn't really know what to do with these feelings, and at first I kind of just kept going and struggled with it. And I was just constantly consumed with these thoughts about some old videos that I made when I was, 10, 11 years old, just doing trick shots, having fun. Harmless videos, but I really got worried and felt like there was a chance I could be embarrassed by them if they were to come up. I didn't ask for help at first. I just dealt with it in silence to the best extent that I could. I didn't really know what to do with it because I never felt anything like this before. But eventually I decided that I wanted to open up about it, and I talked to my parents and they helped me get therapy, which then led to me learning new techniques and ways to deal with this anxiety and OCD, which really helped. So it was really important for me to finally talk to one person, and that ended up being my parents.
This is the diagonal off the wall shot. Oh my god! Don't knock down the cup! Dude, don't!
My fears basically all had to do with and about technology. If it didn't exist, I may have never even felt this way. When I was 10 years old, my friends and I recorded some fun trick shots like the YouTube channel Do Perfect. We posted them on YouTube as well. There was actually nothing wrong with the videos, and they were quite impressive in my opinion and a lot of fun to make. But I started to get so obsessed with the thought that someone could embarrass me with these videos in 7th grade. Years after I had done this, I still worried that they might come up again, and I just constantly got anxious about that thought. Being relatively young and not understanding what a phone could or could not do, that did not help. I then stopped using my phone altogether for a very long time, but I had to be on a computer for school, which was super difficult because teachers constantly wanted me to have our cameras on for online meetings through Zoom during COVID when we were working all in the pandemic. Eventually I got to a point where I didn't really care anymore and I just wanted to start feeling better. So I got out of my comfort zone and opened up to my parents. Once they found out that I was dealing with these things in the past few months that they had no idea about, they helped me find a therapist. He was nice and I had some great talks with him, but I still kind of felt this way about these thoughts. We found another therapist who I started to meet with in person after COVID started to settle down, which really helped me with the struggles. We tried exposure therapy, and every session we moved the phone closer and had it with us for more of the time. I was able to then, hold it all the time and text with it a lot of the time with some limitations due to the fact I was still somewhat worried about this, but as time went on, I started to get more and more comfortable with the exposure therapy. Because of my OCD, I stayed off of my phone for a whole entire year. If someone were to hear about a teenager doing that, they would have to think that the teenager is crazy or they got a big punishment. But that wasn't the case for me. I just fully didn't want to go on it. I didn't want to feel at all like there was someone listening in on me, so I kept it as far away from me as I could. I kept it in the garage, in the car, and I just at school put it in my bag when I had to bring it to school, kept it in my bag, kept it away from me. When I didn't have my phone for a whole entire year, I missed out on a lot of fun events, and I lost some strong connections with friends and stayed friends with them, but the relationship wasn't as strong after I started to get better about these kinds of things. I would spend most of my time at home alone. I think about, if I had my phone, I could, people could stay in touch with me and invite me to these things, and I can be involved in, as someone would say, is the loop. But I wasn't, and it was really difficult as well to do schoolwork. I procrastinated it like crazy because I didn't even want to open up my computer, which was another part of technology that I just was worried about, so I just wanted to try to stay away from it as much as I could. My grades were worse than they should have been at all, and I just was missing out on so much, whether it was with friends or with my grades. I was getting held back a lot by the OCD and anxiety. My therapist used exposure therapy, which helped me slowly start to feel more comfortable around my phone and be able to use it more again. I guess talking about it with him also made a huge difference. Not only doing the actions, but just speaking about it helped me get it off my chest every day that I was dealing with it. I remember texting with my mom from his office about a year into doing the therapy, and that was a big breakthrough for me, and I could tell that it meant a lot for her. I was very lucky and fortunate to be surrounded by my great family and my great supportive friends who never gave up on me, no matter how hard I made it for them. Also, my pets and other things that I really like doing and look forward to every day help me kind of get my mind off of it and be able to remember who I really am and what I really like to do. Knowing what was going on with me and why I was feeling this way was very, very powerful and helpful. I finally knew that there was a reason behind this, and I wasn't crazy, and there is a path possible for me to start feeling better. When I had good friends that I knew wouldn't bully me, I felt more safe and felt I could be free, which was the scenario the whole time. I didn't do anything wrong and I have nothing to worry about, is what I told myself day after day. And once I started to truly believe that, it was a piece of cake. Since I was starting to use my cell phone again, I sometimes got the feeling or started to get the worry back a little bit if I had gotten a random text from someone or if something popped up online. And that always was a huge setback for me, because that is one of the exact things I started to progress in my mind could be the worst case scenario. I would start worrying again about everything, the old videos I posted and how someone could see them. I now still think about it sometimes, but I'm able to quickly dismiss it, understanding what I have and what has happened for me to get here. I know it's probably nothing and that there will be no consequences, and having more knowledge about these things helps me so much. The key message that I would want people to get out of this interview is that if there's something going on right now that you don't understand and you deal with every day and it really affects you and hurts you, you should not be afraid to speak up and ask for help and support. Tell someone who you truly trust and let them know about what is going on in your head right now that no one has any idea about. Get help. Stay true to yourself and believe in yourself. Never lose yourself, no matter what struggles you may face. Nothing can destroy you if you always understand who and what you are. Be confident in yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. And to you out there listening, be open-minded and tolerant toward people with mental health issues. They need your help, even when it doesn't seem like it. You can make all the differences in someone's life, and you will get through this like I did.